in our professional journey, we need to keep one beautiful quote in our mind. Be better today than yesterday to be the best tomorrow. This sounds a bit philosophical, but it has a great significance if you have a perfect understanding of it. Consciously, if you put into practice the habit of observing things around which are really good at. Secondly, having a great rate of confidence over that. Yes, if I imbibe that practice, that will certainly take me to greater heights in my endeavors. So with these two basic philosophies, yes, number one, being a good observer about good things happening around. Number two, if I imbibe this, yes, certainly my output will escalate from level 1 to level 2 and from level 2 to level 3 on and on and on. So be better today than yesterday to be the best tomorrow. It's inevitable. Now, how to be better? It's quite simple. Primarily, we have heard of people saying, prepare a to-do list. Let me give it a new dimension. Instead of preparing a to-do list, the first and foremost thing what we have to do is prepare a not to-do list. Because if you are confident about what is to be done today, certainly it will be done. But things which we are not supposed to do, if we tend to do it, it will adulterate your efficiency and you might not be able to fulfill what you ought to do for the day. Why this not to-do list? Where the focus goes, energy flows. Your efficiency naturally keeps improving. Anything that is irrelevant to your goal, never do it. The second thing what you have to do is to prepare an anti-to-do list. This anti-to-do list is the day starts with a great confidence, with a structured action plan, and you get into a habit of doing jobs or the tasks which is a blend of a bit more difficult thing to do and an average risk-oriented job and little tasks which are quite easier for you to handle with. And when you work with this blend, it keeps you energized the whole day to work with, to move forward. And this anti-to-do list is something wherein you tick the jobs which you have fulfilled for that day. Preparing an anti-to-do list will escalate your efficiency by 15 to 20% week after week. It creates a great degree of strength in you, confidence in you, and a strategic approach towards the job. The third important thing what you have to do to be better today than yesterday, to be the best tomorrow, is to get a regular feedback. Now, why this feedback? There's a beautiful saying, what you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know. So for you to know what you don't know, you have to identify the right people from whom I must get my feedback. Yes, getting feedback is an art by itself. A feedback tells you what's that I have to avoid, what's that I have to improvise upon, and it also tells you how to give a feedback in case when you happen to give a feedback about somebody else in their area of performance. So give a feedback always with an opening remark or an opening statement of positive note, a ray of hope in the listener's mind, followed by what's that he or she has to improvise upon. Yes, you are doing a good job the last week, but I could see a small dip in your performance this week. But hopefully, I see that you will certainly come back with a great approach and you will give the best the following week. Because the numbers say the last week performance had been consistent from the day 1 to day 6. So this kind of giving a feedback with a positive note will make the listener stay focused and give an earnest attempt towards the betterment of his or her job. When you give a feedback to somebody, check the temperament of the person who is at the receiving side, because the human tendency is most of the time I'm always perfect. The readiness of acceptance is a big challenge in anybody's mind when the fault is pointed out. The fourth element which you have to keep in mind to be better today than yesterday, to be the best tomorrow, is network. You will network with people around. Be indiscriminate as a beginner when you get along with people. Develop the art of networking with people. When you network, keep in mind the way how to talk, the way how to open your conversation, how to lead your conversation, and be an active listener when you go in for a networking. Stay connected with good people. Your power of networking will determine your success. The most important part of networking is you have to do a periodical audit of your progress. If you found this information useful, leave a like and subscribe this channel for more useful information for your personal and professional growth.